Let's get started. So you're gonna go on page, I think it's 250.
Wait, sir, we're doing social studies today, right?
No, I don't teach social studies.
So wait, why did it say SS
Where?
on the extra lessons thing?
Oh, no. I teach social studies only on Saturdays. Right now I'm having an extra class with Ben.
Oh, okay.
Got you. Oh, my bad. So you're not a part of the extra class, right?
No, I am. Oh, I was checking the wrong schedule. My bad. Because I do extra class. I do. No.
I got you. Because I'm supposed to have an extra class with Ben right now.
Okay.
All right. So
So do I leave or because I don't like?
I'm not sure exactly where your SS class will be though. But if you find it, you can just go there. But if not, you can stay.
My sister's teacher too.
All right. So Ben, are you on the textbook?
No, I can see it though.
Oh, all right, you can see it. All right, great. So let's go to page. Let's go to page. Because we're gonna learn before we go to linear equations and so forth. Let's learn specifically the background of it. So we're gonna learn what is an equation overall. Okay. So let me go there. All right. And did you learn something called factorization with your other teacher?
We only had our teacher for first like a week. So.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna have to go backwards then. So right. So let's go through this sentence. So the equal sign is used to mean that something is equal to the right hand side. So if I say you are equal to greatness, that means Ben is something, right? Understand that?
Yes, sir.
So you are a value. I'm assigning to you a variable, a value. You are greatness. Okay. Let's now switch out. What if I didn't have Ben as a value? What if I had an unknown value, right? We represent an unknown value with X. So what if I didn't know that your name was Ben? I can just put X for now. Understand?
Yes, sir.
Right. So when I say X, Ben is greatness, right? Equations are basically saying that, well, it's not only Ben that makes him great. Your mother makes you great, and your father makes you great. Why? Because they gave birth to you. So just use this example for me. So we're saying that UX is not only you're not the only thing that made you great. We're saying that there's someone beside you, your parents, that are real, and they made you who you are. Understand? Are you there?
Yes, sir.
So now take the parent as A. So we're saying now you are a product of A. So you are a product of your parent. So we're saying A is a parent. Essentially, to find an unknown value, we need to know the parent of that value, which who would have made you. So we're saying now A and B come together, and when solved, can tell you who you are.
Okay.
You understand?
Yes, sir.
All right. So let's say you are 13 years old, Ben. So you are no longer X. You're no longer unknown. I know how old you are. So we're going to say you're 13. That value X13 can only be found if I knew how old your parents were, right? If I knew how old the A and the B were. So how much of a quantity were they? So we're going to say, look at this for me. For example, 3, so your mother is 3, plus 5, your father is 5, came out and gave you 8. But how much of 8 are you? That's what we're going to try to find. So we're going to say now.
There are some notifications for Davane.
Oh, I have a staff meeting. My bad. Okay. Not to worry. I'll tell them that I had a class. Okay. Let's continue. So we're going to say now, your mother and your father came together to make you, and that value was however much. But we want to know how much of that value is you, because it's not everything that's in an equation is telling you that's X. Sometimes when you work it out, X is a smaller value. So let's take this for example. If you have 3X plus 5, right? What is the unknown in that statement?
X is the unknown.
Right? Okay. X is the unknown. Stick with me. Now, to find the unknown, you do something called an operation. To find the problem in your stomach, you do something called an operation to find what it is. So to find X, we use operations. You understand? Right. Now, look at the scale for me. Okay. Can you see the scale? Okay. So let's go to the scale.
Yeah.
An equation can be likened to weighing a scale, right? But I wouldn't like to use this example because it doesn't help my case because I was talking about parents. So let's continue to use my parent scenario. So let's say now I told you, right, that after you know how much of your parents are, your mother is 3 and your father is 5, right? You essentially want to know how much you are because you're X. So you're going to do something now called an operation based on the symbol or the operator between your mother and father. You understand? What is the symbol between your mother and you, right? Because the mother and his child are always the closest, and then the father is to the side. But what is the operation between you and your mother as long as your father, as well as with your father?
Multiplication.
Right? Wait. Let's break that down. You said multiplication. What is multiplying? 3 and the X, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now that 3 and the X by itself is being added to what value? 5, a 5, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now let's break apart that. What would have been the A in the 3x plus 5?
What would have been?
Yeah.
The A would have been 3.
Right. What would have been the B in the 3x plus 5?
5.
Right. So now, based on the fact that we've identified the real numbers, we can find X because it is the only unknown. Understand?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's like me telling you, well, since you know that Batman is better than Superman, then that means Batman can be better than all heroes. Understand?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So use that scenario. Let's say now we know that Batman are let's use a parent. We know that your parents are a value. We can find how much you are. So now we're gonna use an operation called addition, right? To separate the 5. Now, do you remember what transposition means?
No, I never heard that word.
All right, write down that word for me. All right. So